with a little more beat than usual. Is your blood pressure good? You gonna make it? We rolling yet?
Yes, we are.
Welcome to Breakfast and BS with Vincent Friends. I am, of course, your host, Vincent. Today we got producer Virgil.
More than meets the eye.
No, he's pretty much, you can guess what he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
just look at him.
Yeah.
Jag off.
Well, I will later, but that's beside the point. Why you got to bring my personal life into this?
And then I'm just naming you what your occupation is.
All right. It's Sergio Cyberwolf Sanchez.
Oh.
We are here today at the Toy Addicts in La Mesa, California, the Jewel of the Hills. And Phyllis, it is always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, it is.
One of the benefits / curses is being here at the Toy Addicts in La Mesa, California, in the Jewel of the Hills.
You want everything?
Yes, but John, the proprietor of this store, just got a shipment in
This
of
fine establishment
of the Ecto-1 Transformers, combining two of Virgil's great loves, Transformers and Ghostbusters.
Probably more Ghostbusters than Transformers, but Transformers is my base as well. So, yeah, he walked in out in plain sight for just one single box out there to see, but there,
There's
next
a
to
box
us,
full of them right next to me.
he left it right there for him, right out in the open.
Yeah,
With the Ghostbuster symbol with the big 3-5 right next to it. So showing that it's for the 35th anniversary of
John knows. He knows what we like.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, it's teasing me, too, because I'm like, I like Transformers, but I love Ghostbusters, and I'm like...
Yeah. So you got the hose in there, and it's got...
Yeah. Honestly, I think the Ecto-1 kind of form is a little bit nicer than the robot form. I think they put a little more thought into that than the robot form. They even just have it to display like that as in the car form. I like how we're doing toy reviews now.
Yeah.
We should probably start doing that while we're in here.
Yeah, a little segment here. Yeah. Ectotron.
Anyways, Ectotron.
Yeah.
I was asking John if he thinks it fits into the Ecto Prime from...
right.
But I don't think so.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. Can't stop staring.
Anyway, curse you, John, but thank you, John.
Yes.
And that's pretty much
we definitely appreciate having a spot to do this in. Because Lord knows all our families be crazy.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to have this at any one of our houses.
Mm-hmm.
And Senefani's, unfortunately, is kind of shut down for breakfast. They just reopened this week for takeout.
For lunch and
early
dinner.
And the editor's not going to change the title for nothing.
Right.
That breakfast logo's too good.
Right. Yeah. We did have breakfast here,
Yes,
so it's still breakfast and BS. No
I
one
mean,
said anything where we were going to have breakfast.
Technically, it was lunch, but still, we're counting it as breakfast. It was our first meal of the day.
I started trying at 10:45, which is late, but still within breakfast hours.
11:30. What is the cut? Are we going to say the official cutoff of breakfast?
No, it's brunch and
You know
BS.
what? I'd give till about 11:45 or 10:45 for that. Anything after 10:45 would be brunch.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I agree. All right. So now that we got that important stuff ironed out, what are we talking about? We covered the latest of this nonsense. Mm-hmm. Well, at least the impact to us, which, let's face it, that's all that really matters.
Well, I'll tell you what. I actually have explored some new shows because Netflix is just popping them out. I was like, hey, what's this? And then I'll have to say, and I actually really like Eliza Schlesinger. She's a stand-up comic. She just came out with a sketch comedy thing. I do like her stand-up, but this sketch comedy thing is awesome. I love sketch comedy, and so.
You're a big Kids in the Hall guy.
Yes, and then so there's this character. Oh man, and it's like I'll just say Cashew Albacore. That's all I'll just say. And I'm in complete love with this character. And but dude, they're only like 20 minutes each episode, and it just goes by fast. And I love random humor. I love it. So I actually took a screenshot with my phone. Of the TV because you can't do it on the app, but so I actually made a meme of it and then I sent it to her Facebook and hopefully she'll respond to it. But it's brilliant. It's really good. So I got Angel into it. I said, she goes, it's not gonna be gross or anything like. I said, No, this is probably like your, I think, type of humor almost. In the
Vanilla.
It's not vanilla. It's not vanilla. It's got like these like.
So it's French vanilla.
You know what? It's so random that and so, out of place. It just works for everybody. I think. I don't know.
Well, I actually watched a new comedy special from Bert Kreischer. Hey Big Boy. I watched it twice on Friday night.
Fun.
Because I was laughing my ass off in my room when I got home from work. And my mom was like, what were you watching? I was like, oh, a comedy special from Bert Kreischer, Hey Big Boy. And I put it on for her, and she was laughing her ass off too. So I highly recommend that one. Maybe not for Angel.
Right. Yes.
But yeah, that one was really good.
Mind you, I was watching The Witcher right before I showed her that. She's like, what is that, The Witcher? I'm probably not going to like that, am I? I'm like, no, probably not.
No.
Avert your eyes.
Yeah, I've spent most of my weekend rewatching The Strain on Hulu.
Didn't they just come out with a new thing? I could have sworn it's... Oh, no, that's Parasite. Never mind.
Yeah.
The Strain, I remember, I watched, you guys try to get me into it, but again, always just gets abandoned. But I heard what I saw, I really liked, man.
Oh no, I loved the show, dude.
Did they end it on an actual good note?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like a proper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, but it deals with everything that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic, fear, quarantine, New York being a shithole.
Demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Demons. The least of New York's worries.
Yeah. Government cover-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's very topical for today's times.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've been watching that for Friday night, pretty much all yesterday and this morning, and I'm like, well, at least I'm not fucking hooked on Ghost Adventures today.
Yeah, Ghost Adventures is your comfort food.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's just so goddamn ridiculous at times, but it's I know what I'm getting. It's not, I don't gotta worry about some fucking writer's agenda. I don't gotta worry about any Mary Sue's. I don't gotta worry about fucking this, that, or the other. I don't gotta,
Yeah.
It's just, alright. I'm entertained.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
I'm gonna watch the fucking light on the thing. I'm gonna watch the, here's a cold spot. Oh, did you see that? It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that? No.
No. When you look back here in this shadow, we cannot recreate using any of these methods. Could this possibly be the demon in that? All right.
Wow.
And one of the things I actually wanted to do was go on one of the haunted fucking San Diego tours for my birthday. But, but that ain't gonna happen this year.
Oh.
Hey, they do it in October. We'll be all right by then. Maybe that'll be your.
We'll do it before October because it won't be that expensive. I don't know. We'll see. I've heard things. Anyway, let's see.
All I know is I want to lock Sergio in the Whaley house.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me?
Because I want to see how much fucking a human being can shit before they die. Can shit themselves before they die.
One thing for sure, if I survive, there's not going to be a fucking... There's already a lot of shit ton of gray hairs on my head.
Wow.
Oh, this show took a dark turn.
I know.
I'm joking. I want to be in the Whaley house with you.
It's really possible.
Are you okay there, Virg?
Yeah, that's a good one too.
One thing for sure, man. I don't know if this whole kind of routine, the working from home thing. I am not ready to fucking go back to work tomorrow. I am not ready to go back.
So you gotta go back to work tomorrow?
Well, yeah, for not to the office, but just back to working online.
Oh, okay.
But reason being, I think it just kind of, I've lost that kind of cadence, right? Where it's like, you wake up, you gotta drive, you gotta. The thing about the drive, and I'm realizing this now. Okay, there's pluses and there's minuses. The plus is I've got a couple $100 in my bank account that fucking magically appeared because that's $200 that I haven't had to spend on gasoline, right? So that's great.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, just going to work was like part of the routine. And when I left work, I could leave that there. So now, like, my home, my room is my office. right? I had to disconnect my computer, you know what I mean, in order to hook up the company laptop, you know, just because I don't have enough room for everything. Mm-hmm. So I barely yesterday, you know, disconnected the laptop for a little bit, hooked up my computer, and it was nice, right, to just use my computer because I had a couple things that I needed to do. But it's like, oh fuck, man, it's right back to the fucking, you know, same bullshit. It's kind of hard for me to leave. I'm very much a space-oriented person, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I've got a spot for this, I've got a spot for this, I've got a spot for that. It's always been that way. I've got a place for work, and it's the fuck away from my house, right? And now that I'm bringing it in, especially into my room, because I don't have a home office, it's not my home, I'm living with my brother, right? So my room is where I sleep, where I play, you know, games and stuff. And
play. I thought he was going to say with himself.
Why are you going to bring people's personal lives into this shit, huh? Didn't we just talk about this earlier? So anyway, you know, where none of the magic happens. Aww. So it's a little hard for me, man, right now. You know what I mean? Because you know, and I fought it too. I was like, hey, can I just stay and work in the office? And they're like, we'll get back to you. And then they never got back to me. And I'm like, you know what? Just don't worry about it. Just cancel my request to work out of the office because there's only one other guy there in the morning. So I was going to be like, well, have him in the morning. Have me in the evening, you know, and I'll drive to work. I mean, I don't care. There's no one on the road, so it's not like the fucking drive is, you know, is going to be tough. And that way I can keep my work shit at work and keep my home my safe place.
Your home shit at home.
Exactly. And now it just seems like we have this melding. And I'm doing a little bit better about it, you know, as I'm getting used to it. But I don't think I could do this forever, man. The thing is, there has to be a balance, and I hope a lot of companies adopt this, where at least once a week, like on Fridays, I'd fucking love to work from home on Fridays. Why? Don't have to the shit-tastic fucking commute home on Fridays. At least once a week, you know, give the car a fucking break. You know, save some money, you know what I mean? Save some time. But at the same time, the majority of the work week, you know, have it be in the office. There has to be some balance. Yeah. So I really hope that companies kind of, you know, now that they've had to iron out all the kinks and, you know, having people work remotely, I hope that they kind of adopt it a little more and keep that, you know, kind of methodology. At least a kind of hybrid, you know, situation. It's because we didn't have, for a technology company, we had no ability for anyone to work remotely until this crisis hit.
So that is weird.
Yeah.
That, to me, is...
But anyway, I don't want to get into it because it's going to make me angry. So
he's already got his serious eyebrow going.
Yeah, the brow.
He's got the stress brow going already.
I totally relate to Serg because I do not like combining my work with my home because it's like you're trapped. You never leave, right?
Yeah.
But you know, and Angel is very happy that she can do it now because I've been telling her to fight for it. Now that she's home, now she doesn't know what to do with herself because sometimes she starts to work more than she has to, but she's gotten more work done because you know, she has a lot of distractions. But I think now I'm starting to annoy her because I go in there into the office because I'm taking care of the kid while she's finishing up her shift. And when I walk in, I'm like tiptoeing through. I just need to grab stuff. She like turns around and like glares at me. I'm like, what? I've been here longer than you. Like I'm allowing you to use my office. It's not the other way around. So you know, so I'm gonna suggest her is like, look, we have a porch outside. You know, the little back area. Just go outside. You know, once in a while and do that because I need to sit on my ass. You know, because I'm going between. You know, monitors and stuff, but she doesn't have to do that. But
right.
Anyway.
Well, I hope you find your work balance at home. Because you're there. Don't dive in.
I'm trying not to.
I mean,
just allergies.
I can make it. Yeah, dude, pollen count is really high today. So it's just, I don't know, man. I would not like to work from home like every single day because. Like get the weekend, you know, it all blends together.
Leave shit home. Yeah, exactly.
So, Vince.
Well, I get to go out into the world and experience life. You know.
I'm sorry.
And yes, it still sucks, but it is also good because I know what days are what.
Yeah. And there's no traffic. I'm
There's
sure.
no traffic. I still fucking wake up at the crack of ass and get to work like super early just because I don't want to fucking lose that habit.
Yeah.
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 You know.
You're
That's
you're a
gonna.
creature of habit.
This is gonna be rough when I go back because right now I'm used to waking up like 30 minutes before I need to clock in.
Not wearing pants.
Yeah, exactly. Having a Zoom meeting, in your underwear.
Yeah. You know.
Slack.
Having a Zoom meeting on your screen, having freaking some cochinos on your phone, a lot of different things
Zoom
going on.
stock has gone up so much, and it's like,
Zoom and TikTok.
yeah.
Oh, fucking TikTok.
Both,
So
both Chinese-owned companies. Just saying. So they're recording your information.
TikTok is just Vine. I don't know.
He's gonna find those servers and bomb them off the earth.
You want to know something? Like I didn't
Surge
know
mad. Surge
even
smash.
anything about TikTok. I only learned about it from my student, and she's like, "What's TikTok?" And she goes, it's
Yeah.
that same type of yeah."
No, what sucked this week in San Diego was we had a storm pretty much all fucking week.
Dude, a fucking storm.
And
If ever there was one.
The toy shop got flooded. with-
Flood damage from the fucking rain here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a fan right there.
yeah, so my boss, Albert, he's like, we had mudslides at our work.
Oh, were they delicious?
I wish.
Oh, not
But,
that kind of mudslide?
Yeah, like we had to
Shit.
we had to shut down some roads. Like we were bringing out like heavy equipment to like push back the mud and all that stuff.
Fuck.
And this was like during the day. Like this was like during the work day. And he's like, dude, I've never seen it this bad in my 20 years being here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and mind you, I had to like switch jackets and hats and all that stuff because I was just drenched. I got home. When I got home, my mom saw me. She's like, "You need to freaking take a hot shower right now." And all this.
Change.
Yeah. Normally, I was like, when she tells me that, I just blow her off like, "Oh, I'll be all right." But I was like, I could really use a hot shower right now.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, and it was like one of those things. Like I said, I got drenched, but Trolls World Tour, Trolls 2 came out on
VOD.
VOD. So I told my brother that I would pay for the rental for the girls because I was planning on taking them to see the movie. So I when I got out of work, I dropped by 7-Eleven real quick, freaking loaded up some snacks, some bags of Cheetos popcorn and some sour gummy worms, and I dropped that off at the house. My brother's laughing at me because, like I said, all my jackets are wet. All my fucking... He's like, it's still storming outside. He's like, "You're freaking crazy, Mikey." And I'm like, well, what can I do?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Crazy for your nieces.
I am.
Yeah, and usually after my shift, we'll go for a walk. Could not go for a walk. It's lame, and so that just like that's more keeping me contained in this thing because it's raining, and I'm like, so just rage.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You need to take him out tonight where there's music and there's people and where it's young and alive.
Oh yes, definitely.
I don't know. Shout out to nieces, nephews, right now
Tacos.
too, because for for Vince and I, not having kids of our own, the nieces, for him and the niece and nephews and the god kids for me really.
You're stuck with your nephew who's a teenager. How's that going?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's 18 now, he's beyond he's driving now, so he just kind of. Yesterday he actually drove, and we actually went to Freddy's, because the In-N-Outs were all effed, and he wanted a burger. So I was like, hey, my brother was like, hey, you should guys go to Fred's, which is across the street from the In-N-Out in National City. We started at the In-N-Out in Eastlake, and it was uber fucked.
Oh, hell yeah.
The entire parking lot of the entire complex was fucking wrapped around for that fucking place. So I was like, all right, cool, let's just go to the one in National City, because if and when that one's fucked as well, we can just go across the street to Freddy's, frozen custard and steak burgers. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, getting off of the freeway, off of the 5.
Oh yeah, no, I imagine that'd already be backed up.
It was already, and he's like, how come no? And I'm like, dude, this is the line. He's like, oh shit. So he fucking went around it, fucking made the right hand turn, bypassed that whole shit, We went straight to Freddy's thing. There was like 3 cars in front of us in line. Got our shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you're like, bud, no, this is normal.
Yeah.
All the struggle we go through to bring you in and out, this is what we go through.
I know. It seems like it's only getting worse, too.
Oh, yeah, because nobody has nowhere to go right now.
Yeah.
So if they can go drive somewhere to get something to eat or do something real quick, they're going to do it.
You know what's crazy? We were sitting in the drive-thru at Freddy's, and we looked across the street, and they just built the freaking Chick-fil-A right there in National City, and the Starbucks. There's a Starbucks, and it's a drive-thru. Mm-hmm. And it was the fucking dueling drive-thrus, man. It was just like the lines were like the lines were like intermixed, like between like it was a fucking disaster. I was like, wow, this is out of hand. It's taken that whole drive-thru, culture and just thrown it up, fucking kicked it up to 11.
I was about to say they were at 10 right now. They're at 11.
Yeah.
Shout out to Thrash. Fuck you, Thrash.
So
better get his ass here on next Sunday.
We'll see what happens, because he came down to see me to drop off some stuff on Wednesday, because he went, or was it Tuesday, because he wanted to pick up a game at GameStop, so he had to do an appointment with them.
Oh, okay.
They're doing stuff by appointment.
He was waiting outside on the street on my where I live, and I was like, and then I wasn't checking my phone because I was working, and so. And then I called him and said, I'm not here.
Why didn't he just knock on the door?
I know. He goes, but I didn't want to
oh my god.
Yeah, you could have just knocked on the door, dude.
You're right fucking here.
I know. So, but fuck you for doing that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Trash. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Trash. Love you.
Yeah. So, jeez, it's
you gym sock fucking bag. Gym bag of life covered dicks of the universe. We love you.
Wow. You could just have a whole episode just calling him all these sorts of things, and I don't know. He'd use it in an act. So here's one thing, because the Ectotron Ecto 1 is staring me in the face. I'm not sure if we talked about the Ghostbusters Afterlife being pushed back.
I don't think we have.
Dude.
Or if we did, we barely touched on it because you didn't want to talk about it.
What hasn't been fucking pushed back, man? That's the thing. It's crazy.
I mean,
Trolls World Tour.
So I can see this as an
Touché.
advantage also by pushing another year. They could do more stuff to the movie, or I'm not sure if it was like just printed and done, but I mean, this gives it another year of doing more merchandise, more hype. But oh man, this is just a full year though.
This is very much the
painful.
year that just got canceled. I'm gonna start writing 2021 on shit already.
All right.
Fuck it.
I got you. I know what we need to do, Virg. I understand. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go to Hollywood. We're gonna fucking kidnap Ivan Reitman and demand his son give us the fucking copy.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, they gotta have a copy somewhere.
All those Ghost Corps people must be like, all the ghost heads around, like, no, and that shock, pulled 1 year out of their life into a little ghost that they have to now trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, on the topic of Ghostbusters, my neighbor Jackie was out walking with her kids. Her kids were on bikes. She was walking the dog while I was waiting for my brother and them to show up late.
We got into that again.
And she's like, talking about her husband. Like her and my mom were talking. They're like, "Oh, where's Junior?" It's like, "Oh, he's inside playing video games." Him and all his friends are playing Call of Duty. So he's playing like by himself right now, so he can get better because he's not used to it.
Oh.
And mom's like, "Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about." She's like, kind of like pointing to me, and I'm like, "I don't spend my day playing video games, but just so happened at that time I was playing Ghostbusters on my phone, just to get my daily stuff."
Walk and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, she's like, "Oh, what are you playing, Michael?" I was like, "Ghostbusters." She's like, "Yep, that's very you." I was like, "Thank you."
Good. Yeah, that's a compliment. What are you talking about?
So,
there's science people behind that movie.
I'm very on brand. So how's there science with the Ghostbuster Transformer?
There's engineering. Yes. Right. Mm-hmm. And then there's also industrial design. Mm-hmm. Yes.
But then explain the magic turtle wax.
Robotics?
The magic turtle wax. Oh no, that's a Junkion thing. That's just junk.
Yeah, here I got it. Ready? Plot holium. That's what the magic turtle wax was.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. We can go through this debate all the
Yeah,
time.
let's not.
Oh.
Oh,
You know, I loved Transformers my whole life. Never noticed the magic turtle wax and the death of Optimus Prime and all that shit.
yeah.
I saw the movie as an adult. Completely, I didn't kill my love, but it definitely took a hit.
You know what? Okay, so after they put together Ultra Magnus, right? Mm-hmm. And and you're like what 3/4 way through the movie, you're like, what the fuck? How come they couldn't do that to Optimus Prime? Like, seriously, like you just felt you were stabbed in the back. Like, why couldn't have Prime? Why couldn't they just saved Prime's pieces and then sent them to Junkion? But I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Ultra Magnus was literally blown to shit.
Ultraman.
Whatever, blown to shit.
Yes.
Optimus Prime. Oh, it got gut shot. A little fucking tiny hole.
Whatever. He has more miles on him.
That doesn't mean
That
shit.
don't mean shit.
So, hey, I'd like you both to know, and so you're both be proud of me, that the quarantine has not broken me.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through my catalog of movies that I have, not yet to watch. Terminator Dark Fate among them, and the latest Star Wars Rise of the Nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not break, and I did not watch either one of them.
Oh,
nice.
And I intend to never
But
watch them.
what would you watch it on?
On Plex, the computer. I've got
Okay. Cool.
So no. Honestly, I was like hovering over it, and I was about to click on it for Star Wars, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't ruin myself more.
You know what? You guys, to get this all out of our system, I think we should do it together.
No, fuck you.
No, I'm saying we MST 3000 this shit. Mystery Science Theater.
Ah!
Yeah, yes.
Those losers.
I would be.
That's
okay probably
with that.
the only way that I would be okay.
No.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't know.
No.
Well, what if that's what I'm trying to say. We got to do a Breakfast in BS episode, or rather, just I don't know. Because that's the thing is, I also I have.
Oh, yeah, what if we do that with
fence.
Ghostbusters Answer the Call, huh? You want to do it with that? I think not, sir.
But you guys already watched
I'm
it.
actually, you know what? If
You gluttons for punishment.
I will never do that again.
In payment, if we have to do the Star Wars thing, I will do that. Because,
Yeah. Look, it drained them that much already.
So anyway, maybe we can revisit it later,
Yes.
much later. But for now, the quarantine hasn't broken me. I have not. 2 of my favorite franchises died, as everyone knows. This past year.
Shit, almost everything I love has died this year.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah.
The comic book industry.
oh yeah.
Freaking
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh, Taco on the toilet. Playing with the dog I gave him.
Yeah.
He's getting miles out of that thing. It's wonderful.
Yeah, he loves it.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, one quick thing out of the way.
Yes.
All right. So, my mom has been on a cleaning kick lately, and by her cleaning, I mean she has the cleaning lady come. So the heater's been fucked up. The thermostat's just shit.
Forever now.
Yeah. So she's like, she asked my brother to fix it. And she's like, oh, well, have Michael go buy the thermostat, have him quit being lazy, and have him do something. I'm like, I'm not the repair guy of the house. You are. But whatever. So yesterday, after I was done with laundry and grocery shopping and all that stuff, I went to Home Depot. I bought a thermostat. It wasn't the exact one I was looking for, but it's an older thermostat. Everybody's trying to switch over to the smart ones and all that shit. But my mom's not going to know how to use that, so I bought her the basic one that I could. And my mom is very much a pack rat. Mm-hmm. Some would call her a hoarder.
That's my mom.
So, but she got a kick in her ass yesterday. I don't know what the fuck, wild hair up her ass, and she decided to clean out the linen closets in the hallway. That have been fucking
just like that for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she had the lady clean them out and all that stuff. And I told my mom, I was like, here, I got this one. It's not the same brand as the one we have up here. But, if you want it, cool. If not, let me know. I'll return it and we'll just order it off. We'll order the one you want at the end. And she's like, oh, that's fine. He's like, just put it there on the counter. So I did. And then later on in the day, the lady cleaned up all the shit. I helped her throw some stuff away. And I was like, I was on the counter doing something. I was like, hey, Mom, where'd you put the thermostat? The lady put it away. We don't know where.
Oh. Wait, hasn't that happened before with stuff?
All the time with her. All the time with her. And then my mom
called. Like people cleaning
my mom calls the lady and she's like, oh, well, I never touched it.
Of course.
Bitch, it was on the counter! So I try looking for it. My mom tries looking for it. We can't fucking find the goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. And then she starts yelling at me about it.
Your mom starts yelling at you about it.
She starts blaming me. She's like, well, why didn't you put it away? I was like, Mom, I gave it to you with the receipt telling you. Oh, God. Here it is.
It was put away. It's our house.
Here it is. I put it on the counter on your spot where you keep all your shit. I was just like, well, it's your fault. You know better. You know she put stuff away. And I was like,
oh, my God.
I just can't fucking win.
I'm sorry, brother.
She turned on you.
Yeah, but, I understand, though, because she was just upset because... it's just the constant thing of like we can't have nothing nice.
Okay, well, yeah, but I mean, talking about venting to the wrong person.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Mom? I got a show. I'll talk shit too. And I get to vent about you on here. So
she's gonna come. She's gonna come stab you, isn't she?
Probably. Yeah, we'll save that for her birthday episode this year. Mom, want to go to breakfast?
Yes. Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
So yeah. To wrap this up nicely, don't trust your mother. She'll turn on you.
The more things change, the more things stay the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1 minute you think you're doing something nice, the next thing you know, it's your fault for not putting it away because you gave it to them.
Also, what was Sergio? Your quote?
Don't wipe your ass and wash your hands?
No.
Oh, that's my quote.
That's his.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. You know what? You know all this shit by now, hopefully, if you're listening to this. Thanks for stopping by. I'll get the check. God save the Queen.